And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Kennesaw State's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Gets it out quickly.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react in plays. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. He'll go to the sneak. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Gets the back moving. Now they're going to throw it. Under fire. Working on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They go to the ground. Brings into the open. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Grabbed behind the line. It's Diggs. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Missouri State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Under fire. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It is perfect. The lead is 6 in the first.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to kick a field goal. Nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And they can't make the play on third down. The Bears will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Snags a quick pass on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking to pass. It's Rivers. Got his man on the right. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Number 25 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Quick completion on the out route.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Off play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So here comes the Bear offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
And the Bears will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Power football with the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Return, the sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Fresno State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. After run, now throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now they'll run the draw. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air, it's Rivers. Oh, they're after him. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They boot it away on 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down. With the catch, it's Johnson.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
There's a great example of a zone blitz by the defense, and those confuse quarterbacks and offensive linemen because you're dropping defensive linemen out in coverage, but then you're bringing pressure from the 2nd level, and that time the defense was able to fool them and get home.
The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. He's got it on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle, it's Young. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Young. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. So here comes the Missouri State offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Sets up the screen. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Leaves it with the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Bears!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point, then we'll put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's Rivers. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Bryson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. There he goes. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And that one will give them the lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous all by himself down the middle. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Owls. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 21 over Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And I wasn't sure they were going to be be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Good enough for a first down.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Second down coming up. The give to the tailback. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Got it behind the line. It's Dean. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Got a man, it's Bryson. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Leaves it with the running back. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the catch, it's Bryson. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes one man miss. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bears send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Cradles it at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The sure hands, it's Dean. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So here comes the Bear offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Young. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Used the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
The give from the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Here comes the heat. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's Rivers. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parker. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That one never had a chance, incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Quick pass on the fly motion. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 21 over Michigan State.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unleashes one. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Right down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, they're after him. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Boom. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.